Alright, so jumping straight into the obvious tool that every single dropshipper should be using by now, which is Shopify. And for those of you that don't know what Shopify is, and I'm sure most of you do know what it is, but it's basically a platform that allows you to create your own e-commerce website. There's no limit to the amount of products that you can list, and you're going to be able to get your store up and running within 24 hours if you wanted to. It's very user friendly, and when it comes to actually building your store, it's very easy to do as well, because if you go onto the Shopify theme store, you're going to be able to filter through all of these different free themes, where you're going to be able to simply apply any one of these different themes to your store with a few clicks of a button. And it's going to be a simple case of you just changing the images to suit the business that you're trying to build and add your logo and make some minor adjustments. And not only that, at the moment they currently have a massive discount happening where all you need to do is pay around £1 or $1 for the next 3 months, and you're going to be able to have full access to one of their packages so that you can test it out and see if it's something that you want to continue with over the long term. But one of the main benefits to using Shopify, and the reason why I always recommend it, is because they've got an app store where they've got so many different apps that are available that you're going to be able to connect to your Shopify store, which is going to help things run a little bit more effectively. They've got so many different apps in so many different categories, whether you're looking to find winning products, you're looking to sell products, you're looking to deal with order and shipping, etc., etc. They've got all of these different apps that you can start using today, which actually now brings me on to the second tool that I'd recommend most beginners to look into, which is AutoDS. And for those of you that have never heard of AutoDS before, it's simply an app that you're going to be able to connect to the back end of your Shopify store. And not only your Shopify store, you're also going to be able to connect it to an eBay account, Amazon, Facebook store, Wix store, and even a WooCommerce website too. And it's going to be able to help you with so many different things. Whether you want to connect a product from your supplier's website onto your dropshipping store, they've got a feature that's going to allow you to import one product at a time, or if you want to import multiple products at a time. And to give you a quick example as to how this works, let's say for example, if I was considering to dropship men's hair clippers from AliExpress, it's going to be a simple case of me just installing the AutoDS Google Chrome extension tool, and whichever product I'm considering to add to the back end of my Shopify store, all I need to do is click on this icon over here. So let's say if I did want to start dropshipping this one, I'm just going to click into it just like this, and right there within a few seconds the upload is now completed. And if I went onto the back end of my Shopify store, the product is also available right here for me to make any necessary changes that I need to make. All of the images and all of the information have been pulled directly from the AliExpress product page, so of course you're going to want to make sure to go through everything, make sure that everything's okay, make sure that the grammar's okay, make sure that it looks how you want it to look. And a similar thing could be done if you wanted to add multiple products at the same time. So if I did want to sell all of these different hair clippers that's on the first page of AliExpress, what I could do is click on this icon over here, then click on extract, and as you can see, AutoDS has been able to give me all of these individual product codes for all of these different hair clippers. So what I'm going to be able to do from this point is just copy all of them just like this, head back over to AutoDS, click on add products, click on multiple products, and then simply paste it in there just like that. And after I click on add as drafts, I'm going to be given the opportunity to remove any hair clippers that I don't want to sell, keep whichever ones that I do want to sell, update all of the descriptions, the images, and also price my items in the way that I want to. They've also got this feature over here that's going to allow you to see all of these different winning products that people all around the world are dropshipping right now as we speak, which means that you're going to be able to scroll through this page, get an idea of an item that you can potentially start selling yourself. But I would say that one of the best features of AutoDS is their auto fulfillment feature, where whenever you get an order, you're going to see it populating right here. And once you've set up the auto fulfillment in the back end of your account, whenever a new order does come in, they're going to automatically fulfill the order for you so that you don't have to sit there copy and paste in your buyer's information one at a time. And if you also wanted to sign up for AutoDS, I've got a 30-day trial link for them as well in my description down below. Alright, so moving on to the third tool that I'm going to talk about in this video that can definitely help you with your dropshipping or e-commerce business is an app called Privy. Now Privy is something that I use when it comes to managing my email marketing for my Shopify stores. It's very effective and it's very efficient when it comes to automating various different aspects of my email marketing that obviously help me make more money with my businesses. So as you can see on my Privy dashboard, I've been able to make $26,000 in revenue just from using this app alone from this one store that I'm running at the moment. And the way that this tool is going to be able to help you is that you're going to use it when it comes to setting up a pop-up on your website so that whenever a visitor lands on your website, you're going to be able to collect that person's email address even though they haven't bought from you, which means that you're going to be able to now market products to them, let them know about any new items that you might be selling or any discounts that you might have in the future. And to give you an example of what I'm talking about when I say pop-up, I'm going to go over to this website and show you exactly how it works. So as you can see, I've just landed on this website and straight away there's this thing that's popped up and it's asking me to enter my email address for me to save 10%. And that's basically what I do with all of my stores that enables me to make revenue just like this. Alright, so moving on to the next tool that I use with all of my different e-commerce stores, and it's completely free to use, which is Google Trends. By now, most of you that are watching this video should have heard of it, but for those of you that haven't, the way that it works is that you're going to be able to type in any keyword and you're going to be able to see the search data for the people that are going onto Google to search for that particular keyword, which means that it's a great way for you to see if the item that you're thinking about selling is trending downwards in terms of people's interest in it, or if it's trending in an upwards direction. And of course, if you do come across an item that you think is a winning product and it's trending downwards, you may want to stay away from it. But if you're fortunate enough to come across a keyword that more and more people are searching for year after year, it means that you might have a winning product on your hands. And to give you an example of how this works, I'm going to show you two different items. First one is a fitness tracker. This is an item that a lot of people think is a winning product, when in reality, as you guys can see from the graph, it's obviously not. It reached its peak in terms of the amount of people searching for it in December 2014, and ever since then, year after year, less and less people have been going onto Google to search for this item. However, if we take a look at another keyword, which is travel bag, straight away just by looking at the chart, we can see that more and more people year after year are searching for this keyword. Of course, in 2020, that's when less people were searching for it because of the lockdowns, but ever since we came out of lockdown, it's now reached an all-time high in terms of the amount of interest that's been shown in travel bags. Okay, so moving on to the fifth tool that every single person that's currently running an e-commerce website should be using is the Google Search Console. Now, this is one tool that I'm sure that most of you probably haven't heard of if you are a beginner, but the reason why you need it is because once you've signed up for an account and you've connected it to your Shopify store, it's essentially what you're going to use when it comes to getting your dropshipping or your e-commerce website ranked on Google. So if you don't go through the entire process of signing up for a Google Search Console account and making sure that everything is connected as it should be, Google's not going to know that your website exists, which means that they're not going to be able to put it on the Google search results, which means that you're going to be losing out on a lot of organic free traffic. Of course, using paid ads is a great way to go because you're going to be able to make your revenue somewhat predictable, but at the same time, you also need to make sure that you're building up free traffic, because this is super important to do when it comes to building up a real e-commerce brand that you're looking to have over the long term. Okay, so moving on to the final tool that I would recommend that you guys look into ASAP, because I've been using it not just with my dropshipping stores, but a lot of my different online businesses, which is ChatGPT, which is basically a discussion tool that you're going to be able to ask any question, and it's going to be able to do the most simplest tasks, and it's also going to be able to perform a lot of advanced tasks for your e-commerce business. So whether you want to use it when it comes to finding winning products, you're going to be able to ask it for that. Whether you want to use it when it comes to writing out various different pre-written emails that you're going to schedule to your email list for your e-commerce business, you can also use it for that too. You can use it to write product descriptions. You can also use it to write HTML code for all of your different listings. There's so many different ways that you're going to be able to utilize ChatGPT when it comes to running your dropshipping business in a more effective, automated way. But I recently made a video showing you guys step by step exactly how you can use it in detail. So if you want to check that video out, make sure you click the link right there. That video has already helped out so many people, and I've already gotten a lot of good feedback from it. So make sure you check it out. And if you also want to watch a completely free webinar where I explain my story as to how I was able to get to my first $1,000 in profit, you can also check that out by clicking the free webinar link in the description down below. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.